The Minnesota Golden Gophers and Purdue Boilermakers will hook up in a keybutunderrated Big Ten West contest on Saturday. Both teams are coming off of losses, as Minnesota dropped its first game of the season last week against Maryland and Purdue lost to Michigan 2 weeks ago. Despite stellar starts to their respective seasons and tenures at their new programs, head coaches P.J. Fleck and Jeff Brom are now both staring down the barrel of an 0-2 start in Big Ten play, less than ideal with the way Wisconsin is playing right now. Minnesota at Purdue kickoff Saturday, October 7th at 3:30 p.m. ET channel ESPN2 spread Purdue 3.53 things to watch 1. How does Minnesota respond to its first loss? It's been a whirlwind of energy and positivity since the moment P.J. Fleck arrived in the Twin Cities. Minnesota's 30 start only amplified that. Now, coming off a tough loss to Maryland, a game the Gophers probably feel like they should have won, it will be interesting to see how they respond, regroup and focus going up against a Purdue team that has already gone toe-to-toe with a couple of really good football teams in Louisville and Michigan. The Gophers can't afford to come out flat, especially on the road, against a team with an offense as explosive as Purdue's. 2. David Blau's shoulder for that aforementioned Purdue offense to fire on all cylinders. Quarterback David Blau needs to be healthy. Even though it was against one of the best defenses in the nation in Michigan, you could see the Boilermaker offense sputter after Blau left with a shoulder sprain. The Gopher defense may not be on the same level as Michigan's, but the unit is stout enough to cause Purdue some problems if Blau is not fully functional. He says he is, and that's really all we have to go off right now. 3. Can Minnesota get off the field on third down? The number one reason the Gophers lost to Maryland last week was because their defense was unable to get stops on third down. Maryland converted on 56% of its third down attempts, keeping the chains moving 5 times on 3 different scoring drives. The Boilermakers can't run the ball like Maryland can, but the Purdue passing attack is a cut above anything Minnesota has seen to date. The ability of the Gopher defensive line to get pressure combined with the linebackers and young secondary's ability to knock down balls and make tackles before the sticks will decide whether or not Minnesota can keep pace in this game. Final analysis: this game will be about emotion versus preparation. Will Minnesota's emotions and ability to bounce back from a tough loss be enough to overcome Purdue head coach Jeff Brom's extra week of preparation? The odds aren't good, especially on the road and lacking a passing attack to counter that which Purdue boasts. If David Blau is healthy, Purdue's offense will likely be too much for the Golden Gophers' defense. The Boilermakers spread the ball to a variety of playmakers as well as any team in the country. Minnesota simply doesn't have the personnel on that side of the ball to account for Purdue's weapons. Minnesota's only chance is to lean on its strength, running the football, and hope to limit Purdue's possessions. I'm just not sure the Gophers will be able to get that done consistently. Prediction: Purdue 34, Minnesota 20, written by J.P. Scott, who is part of the Athlon Contributor Network. His work has appeared on C.com, FoxSports.com, Yahoo, Bleacher Report and SB Nation. Follow him on Twitter at @ThapScott. P.J. Fleck photo courtesy of www.gophersports.com.